Okay, you 620 absolute legends, you smoking hot, red hot, chili enchiladas, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we have got two pond overhauls. I actually did them on two separate days, but I'm just going to put it together in one video. The first one is the one where I got absolutely drenched from head to flipping toe, and the second one was like a big round one where I actually kicked this knackered old crappy. This is what I was using, guys, to film the bloody. I literally, as I got in the pond, I kicked it and my phone nearly went in the water. So yeah, I've got a proper tripod now, guys. I've invested a whole 29 quid into this channel, and this thing is going in the flipping bin because all it did was rattle, flipping ruined everything. So yes, guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Let's get into this. It's Wednesday, the 23rd. Is it the 23rd of July? It looks like it's going to be an absolutely lovely sunny day today. And we are off to clean, service and sort out a 2,000 gallon pond. We've got to fit a new waterfall pump, we've got to do some pipe work, we've got to clean out a drum with all sorts of stuff. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll bring you back in a few minutes when we get to site. Nice. Okay, you legends. Whoa, what the hell's going on, my voice? We are fully loaded up, guys. The Batmobile is fully loaded. We are off to Knoll to get this pond clean sorted, fix some water pumps, clean out the drums and all the rest of it. So let's get into this. Nice. Okay, you legends, we are here in Knoll. I don't know if you can hear that noise, listen. Hear that? We got to fix that, I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the pond, it's got a massive metal grid over it and all the bolts are rusty. So that's going to be a bit of a flipping challenge, isn't it? So I'm going to dismantle that first. We've got all our gear ready. We've got the old vat, all the tools we need. Some pipe work, we've got to fit a new pump for the blade. We've got to service the drum. But looking at this, I think the first thing we need to do is get this metal cover off. Let me just give you a quick walk round as I do, guys. You know I like to give you a walk round there. So we have got a little drum filter in here, and I've got to change this pipe work here to make it vent, to make it stop making that noise. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So we've got our waste pipe, our inlet, our return pipe. We've got a 55 watt UV at the back that isn't working as well, so I've got to change the ballast and the bulb in that. So let's get into this. Nice. I thought that was going to be a right mission, but actually it weren't too bad, guys. I could just slide the two off. I just had to unbolt one of them. So let's get this vat set up. That water's pretty manky in it. Let's see what we can do with that, guys. I don't know if you saw that then. I am absolutely soaked, guys. From head to toe. My trousers look full on. Absolutely flipping drenched. That's a 30,000 litre pump, that is. And I put the other end in the pond, in the vat, but it just spun round and hit me straight in the face. Oh. Guys, it could only happen to me, can it? It's a good job it's a flipping warm day. Oh my god. Oh my god, listen. Absolutely flipping soaked. Okay, that for blanket weight, guys. I just pulled that out with my hands. Look, it all went up the pump, so I had to pull it out of the pump. And there's going to be absolutely tons of that stuff. Guys, I am absolutely, look, to the skin. Look, from head to toe. Even my manhood's soaking wet, man. God, it's a good job it's a warm day, ain't it? What a mission. Don't let me walk on you tonight. Don't let me walk on you tonight. You. Don't let me walk on you tonight. You. Don't let me walk on you tonight. You. Don't let me walk on you tonight. Okay, you absolute legends. The pond is almost empty, but the Oise 30,000 will only go down to about sort of the last couple of inches. So we're going to use the pond vac to get the rest out. We've used the net to get all the real big bits of rubbish out. So the fish are safely in the vat. We're going to stick the air pump on. I'll give you a little show round. I'll bring you back in 2 minutes. 2 shakes of a Nesquik milkshake. Nice. Okay, you legends, this is where we are at. I've still got a bit of a dodgy voice now since I had tonsillitis. So we've got all the plants out. We've drained the pond to about 2 inches. All that blanket weed, guys. The fish are all safe in the vat, which is filling up. There's some AquaSafe in there as well. AquaSafe crystals. Get rid of the chlorine, get rid of the metals. So I'm hoping that there is a little bit of blanket weed going in there, but I should be able to net that out. But by the time that's filled up, it'll be ready to start jet washing. So I'm going to set the pond back up, vacuum the rest of this crap out. I've used the net just to run through the pond to drag out any of the big stuff because that just blocks the pond back up. So I'm going to pond vac this out and then I'll bring you back when I start jet washing. Nice. Still flickering, soaking wet, guys. So that is the pond pretty much vacuumed out now. Still a tiny bit in the bottom, but it's going to get filled back up when I'm jet washing. So basically, when I'm doing this, I jet wash the bottom first and then jet wash all around the outsides, and then we'll run the net through, get rid of any of the loose blanket weed and stuff so it doesn't block up the trusty, steady pond vac, and then we can get it emptied and then we can start filling it up. The fish are all nicely housed over there with some plenty of oxygen going in, and then we can start filling the pond up. And then while the pond's filling, we've got to fit a new water pump for this blade. We've got to take out the cement out of there, feed the wires through and then through and into there, which is going to be a bit of a ball ache. And then we've got to service the drum and the UV light. Nice. I'll bring you back in 2 shakes of a very small penis. Nice. Okay, you absolute legends, this is where we are at so far. We have given the whole pond a real good jet wash. We've gone over it twice and we have vacuumed it out. That pond vac stopped again, does more flipping nutting. So all jet washed out, all nice and clean. While you guys weren't paying attention as well, pay attention. Ooh, God, don't stack it. I fitted a new water pump and that was a bit of a sketchy one as well because the pipe had broke off right next to the wall, like literally, so I've had to use a little hose mender, fix that on. So this pond's going to take a while to fill, guys, because the actual water pressure is terrible, look, terrible. So that's why I've cleaned the pond out first before I started doing all the rest of the stuff. So let me flip it around. So that's why I've cleaned the pond first before I did anything else, because while I'm cleaning and servicing the drum, fixing the UV, changing the ballast, changing the bulb and all the rest of that business, the pond can start filling up. During the day we've been filling up the old vat, so that's about 3/4 full. So when that's full, that's 600 gallons, so that should get us about, I don't know, 8-9 inches deep, I don't know. So if we start filling this now, then I've got to do the electrics and then I've got to service all the rest of it. So yeah, I've got this wire for the new pump. I've got to go through the wall there, into that chamber there, out of that chamber there, and up into the plug and fit a new plug onto it. And that powers this. Now, when I got here, the main pump was there, which is no good, guys. You need to, that's where the return is. So literally, you're just turning over that amount of water. You want your pump either in the middle or at the other end. So now we've got that one at this end, that one kind of in the middle. So now we're going to turn over the whole contents of the pond. Nice. I still recommend this guy do a little blanket weed treatment as well, if I'm honest, because this stuff, and there's tons of it, is going to come back, trust me. Okay, you absolute legends. So this is our UV. The bulb has blown and the ballast has gone as well. Now these, if you're looking at it, you're thinking, how the flipping hell's that come apart? Well, this here is just a sticker and it glues, and then these two parts here meet in the middle. So the best way to do this, guys, is to remove the sticker from the bottom, not take the whole thing off, because then it's just water's just going to get in there and you're going to be back to square one. So let's get into this. I'll bring you back when I've got it all open. Nice. Well, as you can flip and see, guys, that didn't go to plan. It just all kept breaking. It's all gone brittle, so I've just literally cut through the middle. You drop this down, there's 3 cable ties, out pops your ballast, which is broken. This is our new one, very easy to wire. You've just got your ball bends. This one will do a 55 and a 110, as you can see. It's got all the connections. You've got your live, neutral and earth at that end, your bulb connections at that end. So it's a good job I got some Gorilla Tape, because I can Gorilla Tape that back when I've finished. So that stuff's pretty sturdy in it. So I'll bring you back when I've swapped it over. Nice. Oh, I've got flipping stung. There's a load of stingers down there. Blowing all the back of my knuckles got stung. Little buggers. And there you have it, guys. That is our UV. Don't know if you can see that. All sorted, all working. So now what we're going to do is cable tie that back into the top. Bit of a Gorilla Tape across there. Get the end caps back on. Make sure it's all nice and watertight. And then the next challenge, guys, is this is gurgling in the pond. I don't know if you heard it when I got here. So we're going to cut that off and we're going to put a T on it just to let it vent. Nice. And there you go, you absolute legends. So when we got here, I don't know if you heard it, I'll repeat myself, the peat was gurgling. So basically I've removed the 90-degree bend, fitted a 110mm T and a straight connector, so that now when the water returns it won't like pull the water down, it will just fall nicely, and it's got a nice vent on the top of it. And our UV is all finished off and working, and we've sealed it up with some Gorilla Tape, so everything's working now, guys. The next thing we've got to do, let me flip you around. Oof, it's quite warm today, guys, but I am not moaning, apart from getting soaking wet. But I'm almost dry now. Like, actually, I'm actually dry. Like, so my feet are still a bit wet, but that is what it is. So, guys, yeah, so we're going to get them grids back on. I just need to jet wash that other side of the path off a little bit, wire up a plug, and then hopefully the pond will be filled up enough to get the fish back in. Nice. And there you go, guys, one all cleaned out pond, fully serviced filter, repaired and serviced the UV. The fish are back in. It's time to get out of here and let this pond top up over the evening. Nice job, mate. Okay, you absolute legends, this is pond clean number 2 for this week, and we've got another one tomorrow. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'll bring you a few time lapses and a few updates as we go along. So this is the pond. Nice big pond's got some absolutely quite big fish in here. Nice Yamabuki ogons and stuff like that. So it's powered by OR's Screamatic. We have got Brandon, the mussels from Brussels, is back today on form. So yeah, we're going to catch all the fish, empty it. We're putting them in the vat, which is just up there, guys. We've got a cover net on that. We've got a massive air pump, so because they are quite big fish, so they do need plenty of oxygen. We've just turned all the pumps off. So let's get into this. Okay, you legends. I don't know if you will have noticed in the last video that I had a bit of an incident where the app that I was using for uploading the videos onto YouTube and editing them just wanted to charge me an absolute fortune. So I have literally just been back off and managed to sort all that out and edit the last bit of the film and get it sort of uploading. So hopefully you'll have already watched that. So where are we on this job? I've just got back. The mussels from Brussels, Brandon has absolutely smashed it in out the ballpark while I've been gone. He has cleaned the whole flipping pond. Look at that, guys. All jet washed out, ready to go. So now we've got to change over the 2 pumps, swap them over on the ends, we'll rewire them in, and then we can restart filling the pond back up and get the fish back in. So it is quite a big pond, guys. So I'm having a coffee first. Nice. Oh, guys, I don't know if you just seen that, but as I got in the pond, I flipping kicked my phone off the wall and it nearly went in the water. It literally landed like flipping there. Look, oh my god, that could have been a mission epic flipping fail. That could have failed. Okay, you absolute red hot chili peppers. Our work here is almost done. The filter is cleaned out. We have fitted the new water pumps, we've changed the UV bulb, we've wired in the new water pumps, everything is working. Now we're just waiting for it to fill back up. The waterfall's working, everything's working absolutely perfectly. Of course it is, we flipping did it. So I'll flip you around. Nice. So there's our waterfall, all working cushy. We've got our return pond, our returns, filters working. I've moved the lily deeper down into the pond, so that should look nice because it was a bit overgrown for that one shelf. I've tied a bit of orange builder's cable because that's all I had in my flipping toolbox, but it is what it is. I'm sure that'll go a bit green over time, so yeah. So now I'm going to let it fill up as much as I can while I'm here because the water that we pumped into the vat weren't the greatest. I'll flip it around. The water that we pumped into the vat wasn't the best, if I'm honest, so it would be nice to leave them with a nice clean pond. So we're going to tidy away, sort out all the gear, and then just before we go, we'll put the fish back in and empty the vat. Nice. Okay, you 620 absolute legends. I love each and every one of you. That is it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Take care of your koi. Take care of your loved ones. And I'll see you in the next episode. Nice.